Transform 1 million lives. It's a big goal, but it's one I'm putting on the table. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Ryan Billy Tate, and if you stay to the end, I'll give you top 3 hacks for transforming your life. Alright, thanks for joining me. I really want to show you how you can maximize your potential. I'm not coming from a place of I'm better than you, I've found success, any of that rubbish. I'm really interested in bettering myself in fitness and health, in the mind and relationships, and just any way I can, really. I just want to be a better version of myself, I guess, like most of us, and I realise that a lot of that does come from the mind. And just always working on that. I realise that's what I'm passionate about, and that's what I want to share with the world. I really look up to people like Tony Robbins, Zig Ziglar, Gary Vee. These sorts of people, I think they're fantastic. They're sharing with the world from a place of value, and so that's a goal I've set for myself: transform 1 million lives. And if you stay to the end, I'll give you 3 good tips about that. So maximising our potential, it all does start from within. It's an inside game. So I think you'll agree with me. When you look at lotto players, or lotto winners, I should say, they win $1 million. We think, a heap of money might be the answer to getting out of all our problems at times, but often when people win a big amount of money, they get given that amount of money, and within a year it's gone because they don't have that mindset, or they're not used to having that in their life. And some of it can even be from a place of self-sabotage, I feel, where they're wanting to get rid of it as quickly as possible because it almost is a fear thing. So working on our mind is a really great place to start. You're not a victim of your circumstances, you are a creator of them. So if you're like a leaf floating on water, letting the wind blow you around on the surface of the water, letting the water flow take you wherever it wants to take you, analogy that Tony Robbins actually shared, and it stuck with me when we think of just going with the flow. Going with the flow might seem all fine, but we can find ourselves at the top of a Niagara Falls where everything just undoes on us. It might be the job or the major relationship or whatever it might be. So really important to have a plan, have a goal, realise what our values are, what our morals are, and really strive towards those. So if we look at what physics says, in reality and our perception of life and how life unfolds, physics says reality is created from your perception. Neuroscience says your brain controls your biochemistry. Religion says you are created in the image and likeness of the Creator. Spirituality says life doesn't happen to you, it happens from you. And that one really, that's the kicker for me, that last one, is it happens from you. So, and it's all good to want something. It's having that belief, I believe, from what I've learnt. If you come from a space of already being in that space, my major goal is to help 1 million people in different aspects of their lives, or transform them considerably. And that comes from a place of, I think society expects us to commute every day and work, and life isn't what it used to be. We used to be rewarded, and companies would show a loyalty to us in a way, in a sense, and I think that's got worse over time, and similar with workers. They're less loyal to the company, they jump around a lot. The majority of people are in 5 different careers where they used to be in 1 or 2, in our parents' era. So, and you'd get the gold watch at the end of 40 years of service, and then live off the pension and some small amount of super. So I think it's important to have a goal and passion, and wake up in the morning with that passion, and really strive towards what our true purpose is in life. And it doesn't have to be money orientated. You might have a passion for horses, or making really nice wedding dresses, or whatever it might be. I think if we're doing what we truly wish to do, life becomes a lot better. We wake up in the morning and it's not such a waiting for that Friday. Oh, bring on, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. So, and I think with the mind thing as well, people don't value their minds until you're possibly around someone with dementia or something that's losing their mind and their memory. Our mind is a really important thing, and they've just actually, there's been a study I just saw on a site for executives, was talking about a study done in Sweden, I think it was. It's somewhere in the Norwegian area, and basically they were saying that women find minds sexier than bodies. It's people strive to work out and do all these things to get the guns and show off to women and stuff like that, but the study said that it's more important to them to have humour and a positive mind and that sort of thing over a sexy body. So it is an important thing. It does say a lot to people, and it's important to use it or lose it. That's been proven as well. All right, thank you for staying this long. I really appreciate you. And here are some top tips that I've picked up, and there'll be plenty more to come in other videos. Please feel free to subscribe and put the bell on so you see any other content that's coming. I do appreciate you. So focus and attention equals creation. So again, wanting something's not enough. If we put our attention on that all day long and our belief in that, then that's what will transpire in our lives. So, it's been proven that scientists say we have between approximately 50 and 70,000 thoughts a day, and often those thoughts are just repeats. Like 90% of those thoughts are just repeats of what else, the day before and the day before that. It's a majority of those thoughts are just the same thoughts, and if we're having those same thoughts each day, we're repeating those emotions, we're transpiring the same events possibly, and same reactions, and it's just a vicious circle in a way. So if you're wanting something different, you need to have different thoughts, different beliefs, and in turn that will, over time, it might not happen that afternoon, it might be a few weeks away. There's plenty of stories that have shown that, where people have wanted promotions in their job, they've wanted to become a manager, and they've started believing they're a manager or believing they're in that position already and acting like it, turning up a bit earlier, staying a bit later, putting in the extra work, acting like a leader. And then that company actually reaches out to that person and says, we see in you that potential to be a leader, to be a manager, and give them that position. So if you're wanting something in life, don't just want it, actually put in a plan, start thinking it, start focusing on it, and you will create that in your life. Self-mastery, so I've spoken about that earlier. You can't, we're designed to win but programmed to lose. So we have it all in us. We are limitless beings. So that self-mastery and creating our reality, it all comes from within. So, be mindful of how you feel, be mindful of what you're wanting, what desires you have, and work on yourself from the inside out. Self-mastery is very, very important, and I'll talk about that more in other videos. It's something I'm very passionate about. And again, not coming from a place of I've self-mastered myself. No one's perfect. I've got a lot to work on, and this is a journey. And I'm happy that you're here taking this journey with me. I really appreciate that. And the third is take action in a mindset of conscious awareness. So again, taking action, there's taking action, and then there's taking action with that belief in mind that you're already there. So can't talk about that enough. If you know about the law of attraction, you've seen the movie The Secret. It's you talk to any person that has found major success in whatever area in life they want to get to. Again, not just talking financial. They were big believers in that law of attraction. You are what you think about all day long. So really do get in that space. Don't limit yourself. There's so many stories of people that have come from a place of bad, or they had everything against them and they have just gone to the moon. So please have that belief in yourself, strive for what you want, and leave a comment below. What goals have you got? I'd love to know. I will make a commitment to answer any comments that people do make. And again, thank you for jumping on. Transform 1 Million Lives is my channel, and I will not stop until I have done that. So content will be flowing. I appreciate you for jumping on. Thank you very much. I'm Ryan Tate, and I'll talk to you all soon.